38 years old. 38 years. Ever since I was a little girl, all I can remember is unhappiness and loneliness. My parents talk all the time. I can never remember not feeling alone. Then, as I grow older, I long to be part of the world, to see different things and find about all the things in life. I waited for that day to come. My father died, then my mother fell ill. Even so, she lived on for 20 years. I looked after her all that time until she died almost 2 years ago. Then, I moved out of the house that I'd lived in all those years, and I decided to do all the things that I'd always wanted to do. I didn't quite know where to start. There was so much to do and so many things I could involve myself in. Then, as I found an ad in the paper for a small drama group that was offering personal development and the opportunity to meet people, I joined. And that's when I really began to learn. This, then, is the story of that time.
I suppose the warm-up once we get going, don't you think? You know, I was only thinking today, don't you think that winter's come early this year?
Yes.
Well, I'd better get ready. The others are late tonight, aren't they? Funny, you know, I thought the exact same thing before.
I'd hardly call that funny, Joey.
Well, look, we can pick up last week's class. Is everybody ready to go?
Yes.
Ed, could you do that description, please? Right. Now, we've rehearsed all our short play situations. You all have your scripts?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Let's team up. Auntie, if you're in this.
Only the sufferers.
Angela, you were...
With James.
Right, well, it shouldn't be too long. Eunice and Joe, and Rodney, you're with Ed. All right?
Must be my lucky day.
You both go first. Now, does everybody remember? We've cast you as people who aren't very much like yourselves.
Yeah, not like ourselves, if you're right.
Why? What were you?
Oh, I was a sort of soft Southern belle type woman.
Well, I suppose I can imagine it. In a fox hunt. Riding a side saddle, flooring the front with the dogs out front, your hair blowing wildly in the wind, riding on your trusty steed.
Riding me trusty that truck would be more like it, Joey. I reckon you got shaving cream on your contact lenses this morning. Do you think we could get on with it?
Right. Look, you and Rodney start. Everybody else, take a seat. Go on, Rodney. Just imagine, Rodney, that there's nobody here at all. Okay? Rodney, nobody here at all.
I don't care. You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, sorry.
I don't care, Elizabeth.
If you don't mind, get a grip on yourself, girl.
Oh, I'm sorry, really.
Look, this is hard enough.
I don't care, you.
Look, I'll start, you follow.
Oh, right. Can't you see it's awful better? If we don't sell now, they're going to force us to go.
I don't care. I was born here. My father was born here.
Right. We try acting with him. But they swore, man. Oh, like they did to the Sullivan family.
It doesn't matter. This is our land, our heritage, our home.
Well, that was good.
Well, I thought so.
Thanks, Andy. I suppose the thing that is lacking is a certain amount of expression. Look, these little roles are designed to bring you out of yourself. I want you to try and imagine, we won't do it again now, but that you're actually living through the situation, if you get what I mean. Look, it's not easy just to be somebody else, to just suddenly change. You could be a lot louder too. Your character's a person making a stand, a person who won't be moved. Everything's falling down around him, even his wife's support, but you won't be moved.
Who likes his stuff anyway, really don't. It just so happens that I do. Oh, and what does mean? Oh, nothing. Perhaps next week, if the quality of available literature doesn't meet with your standards or acceptability, you may care to treat us to one of your own compositions. Look, Annie, I don't think... Let me see, what might we be in for? How about diesel mechanics for fun and profit? That'd go nicely to music. Or Rambo's daughter strikes again.
Oh, look, I am so sorry, Auntie. I got caught up in a drinking session. Do you mind? It's one of these things I just need help.
Oh, tell us about it, James.
Well, one must attend, you know, officer morale and all that.
Oh, yeah, well, your drama class comrades are desperately trying to piece the lesson together, woefully let down on all sides.
Oh, come now, I didn't mean to.
No, don't mind us slowly ones.
You're joshing, aren't you?
Oh, of course she is. We didn't miss you up there.
Well,
Sorry. Oh, I didn't mean it.
Oh, yes, you did. That was one of those Freudian slips. You let it fly over that, and now you've offended poor James.
James, you're here. Just in time. Don't worry about changing. Have you got the right script there?
Of course I have.
Good. You and Angela can do your bit now. Go on, Angela. Just pretend there's nobody here. Everybody else take a seat.
ready? I'm so glad. Act like we're in a hospital waiting room. You do remember, don't you? Mrs. Jones! This is your son that just brought you.
Please, Doctor.
Wait!
Is he all right? Please tell me the truth.
Well, his right arm is broken, but he is a lucky boy. It could have been a doctor.
All my fault. I thought he was walking right beside me, and then I turned round, and there he was on the other side of the road. I called out for him to come over to me, and there was this car coming. I screamed, stop! But it was just too late. Oh, I was just stupid, Mother.
Please, Mrs. Jones, don't blame yourself. Your son's a strong boy, and without care, he'll be fine.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
Angela, that was wonderful.
Yes, it was very good.
Oh, I feel really there. There's some actress in there somewhere. Well, I suppose it's my turn for the chop, eh? You ready? Hold on. I'll put the tea on. You ready, Gerardine?
Yep. Right. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Right. Sally Lou!
What? Yes, Beauregard?
There's been something I've been meaning to ask you for some time now.
Why, yes? Oh, look. Kevin, mind now, mate, right for this accent.
No, perhaps speech classes could be a thought.
Speech classes? I'll give it some serious thought, James.
Why don't you just do it without the accent this time?
Right. Do you want me to drop my accent too?
If you don't mind, to make it easier.
Right, the simple solution.
Right. Sally Lou.
Why, yes, Beauregard.
I know this probably isn't the best time to ask you, but when is the best? Oh, anyway, will you marry me?
Why, yes, Beauregard. I'm too hard after all, eh?
Time for break, I suppose, and time to collect the money.
Oh, good. This work really makes me hungry. Doesn't look like you've run much to eat there, Ed. Never mind, I'd run some of the yard.
Right.
I enjoy this time, you know, the tea. Oh, of course, the classes too. But the tea especially, it's sort of something social. It's so new for me.
Why? Don't you get many visitors where you live then?
Well, no, not many. Do you?
Oh, yeah. People coming around all the time. It becomes a bit of a bother, really.
Well, I wish I had that problem.
You all having sugar?
Yes.
Thought so. Here, you'd better help yourselves. There you are.
I thought it was a lovely day today.
You talking to me? Yes, it was fine as far as weather goes. Got your $4?
Yes.
Emergency rations. Yeah, this will pump the old tummy up.
What is it? Thank you, dear.
Come on, it's for everyone. You have a piece, Joey.
Thank you.
Oh, I think it's good people contributing.
One of them says.
Oh, you? You owe for last week as well, which makes this week's contribution $4.
You know, Angela,
Yes.
that really was very good. Your piece you did before.
Oh, thank you.
I was wondering why you come here. I thought we were a bit the same, really. Well, it's an outing. Well, it's an outing for me, but surely you must have some ambitions in acting.
No, I hadn't really thought about that. I just came to get some confidence. And of course, to meet, some new people.
Yes, I come to broaden my horizons too. I'm alone, really. Now, anyway.
Yes, I know. How long's it been?
2 years now.
Does it get any easier? I suppose that sounds like a silly question. But you see, I don't really know.
No, not a lot, really.
You must miss her terribly.
I think you just get used to it. But, what about yourself?
Me? Oh, there's not really very much to tell.
Well, since your mother, how have you felt?
Oh, I don't know. Nothing? Everything? I guess it's like anybody losing someone. Well, like you. I felt lost and alone. Didn't really know where to turn. But you can't just lie down and not get up, can you? And to be honest, I felt, well, she really was very ill. I felt almost, well, relieved. You see, it was better. Well, better for her anyway. And for me, I could get out and do all those things. Well, shouldn't we be mixing?
Look, come here, I want to tell you this joke, right? What did the hat say to the scarf? You hang around and I'll go on ahead. Oh, that's my second favourite joke.
I hope you hear you first. Look, everybody, we better get back to it, all right? But before we do, remember to practice those acts. They need practice, okay? Yeah.
No worries.
And remember, too, that next week's class is on the eve of Good Friday. Easter. Will everybody be here?
Yeah, I'll be here. No worries.
Yeah? Great, because we'll have a few drinks and something to eat. Bit of a party.
Party?
On us.
Wow.
On who?
On us. Look, we can afford it. Look, we might go on with some movement exercises at the moment, all right? Eunice, will you take this?
Yeah,
After
no
that,
worries.
okay? You don't have to after that, okay? Come on.
Come on,
Everybody,
James.
look, you can't really expect me to do this talking with that cake in my stomach.
Joe. And one.
If we don't sell now, they're going to force us to go.
I don't care. I was born here. My father was born here.
But they swore then, like they did for the Sullivan family.
It doesn't matter. This is our land, our heritage, our home.
Well, that was okay. Thanks, Anthony. I guess though, Rodney, right, that you're trying to substitute loud for the steadfast type of rock we're after. Remember I spoke to you last week? What do you think yourself?
Well, I think I could actually, I thought it was a lot better actually than it was.
Oh, yes, it was. Certainly, no doubt. But it still doesn't need to be so loud. Sometimes even a whisper can indicate that a bomb's about to go off. Look, rather than using so much volume, try to express determination. Look, in other words, let me show you. I don't care. Let them do what they do. I was born here. My father was born here. This is our land, our heritage, our home. We're not going to move. Right. Okay, I'll do it again.
Oh, Red, can't you see it's all full of them? If we don't sell now, they're going to force us to go.
I don't care. I was born here. My father was born here.
Oh, I am sorry, but this is the Kevin Gray Drama School, isn't it?
But we're afraid it is.
What are you doing here, love?
Yes, I'm short break, everybody. We're almost finished anyway. Lucille, just get to know everybody. Make yourself at home. Joe, can I speak with you for a while? Take your cap, Lucille.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, get that money for you. Oh, never mind for tonight. We're almost through, dear. Oh, it's no bother, really. Next week will do. Oh, seems strange to me. You don't seem the type to do drama classes somehow. Well, nor do you, actually. You've been learning them for some time. Oh, yes, for about 4 years now. Oh, you must do it for the love of it. Well, there couldn't be any real money in it. No, you're right. We just take play money or Monopoly if you've got it. Oh, I wasn't trying to be rude. Never mind, it's Kevin's idea. I just help him out. Well, I think it's wonderful. All these people. Well, I suppose I'll make the tea now. Having some? Oh, if I may. Lemon and sugar, please. What else?
So, it's a subliminal actress in you that's brought you here tonight, is it?
Pardon?
I said, is it the subliminal actress in you that's brought you here tonight?
Oh, no. I came on the number 10 from high school.
Really? Do you want to be an actress?
Oh, yes. I suppose so. I've always had an interest in the legitimate theatre.
Got any prior experience?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes. I played Eliza in Pygmalion, but that was some time ago. In drama school, in fact.
Oh, yeah. That's the one about the little tramp who gets changed, isn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah, that's the one. I saw it at the movies. It's a musical one with that really handsome professor.
Oh, he was in our production, too.
Oh, yeah? Did you go out with him afterwards?
He was my teacher.
Just asking.
All right, everybody. We might finish up early tonight. Can everybody stay back for some...
Tea, everybody.
Tea?
Yes, tea.
But, look, we're having a few drinks and something. We had a bit of a party, don't you remember?
Yes, tea bursting it on to the party.
But look, there probably wasn't any need for tea this week.
Kevin, we always have tea at this time.
I know.
Huh. You mean just because you decide to flit away all the takings on cupcakes and corn chips that the good old economical tea is out the door this week?
All right then, who'd like tea? Ugh.
Well, I'd like some, and then some of the other later.
Oh, I see.
Hey, where are you going? Look, we can have tea and incorporate it
I
into the party.
understand
Look,
thoroughly.
but look, where are you going?
Oh, wait. If you think I'm going to wait around here while you stuff yourselves, you've got another thing coming. And when your stomach starts to disagree with you after eating all that health food, try working in a cup of tea, a Bex and a good lie down. I'm going home. Do you think she'll be all right?
Oh, she's fine. She enjoys blowing off a bit of steam occasionally.
Well, how will she get home? She comes with you, doesn't she?
Yeah, I hope she drowns in the gutter. Oh no, I mean, I hope she's all right, but you know, she'll be all right.
Keys.
Look. Hey,
Keys, come on.
but you know you can't drive, don't you?
I'll make my stand sitting in the car. Keys.
Look, come with me. You don't have to be uptight about it.
Always have keys that time.
Look, have a break, everybody.
Well, I hate to be the party pooper, but I really must go.
Oh, you're going, James. Thought as much.
It's a prior engagement. Come on, let's see what he's got here. Stay for a while. Look, I can stay for 10 minutes, and that is the absolute maximum.
Yeah, come on, James. Have a bit of a party with us.
Gee, they did leave us a lot, didn't they?
I don't have much time.
What's this?
Here, and have a drink.
Thanks. Yum.
Look, and it's not a big problem.
There you go, nice
Look,
fellow.
and I do appreciate you. You can see that I do.
Well, I've been looking.
for something to eat at least.
All right, don't mind if I do it.
Yum. Well, if we've all got drinks, why don't we make a toast? What can we toast to?
Well, why not togetherness?
Togetherness? Oh, yeah, togetherness. Why not?
All of us.
Oh, why not? Especially since Ev and Kev have set up such a good example for us to
Yeah.
I'll have you
So,
know.
togetherness. Togetherness.
Oh,
Let's have another one.
look at the tunes they've got.
Yeah.
It's time we get somebody new here.
Oh, isn't it?
No, actually, you're the first for quite some time. Except that Angela, she came a few months ago. And before her, James came. And Eunice before him.
Oh, so you've been here for some time then?
Yes, a while.
I'm always curious about people. Why they go places, why they do what they do. Why is it that you come?
Well, it's probably more the social side of it. Getting out, meeting people, you know, that sort of thing.
Yes, I remember having the urge to hit the stage after I saw Fame. Did you see it? But it's like a fever. Yes. Don't you think? A theatrical fever. Oh, I understand really the burning desire actors must have to perform. That adrenaline of an opening night. A full house, the curtains drawn, rushing in the dressing room, telegrams arriving wishing you the best of luck. Oh, the exhilaration of stepping out there. The applause when it's all over. Don't you long for that?
I'm afraid I just enjoyed it for the outing.
Oh, don't you have anybody at home then?
No, I don't actually.
Well, I suppose that somebody will come along one of these days.
What she means, you know, Rodney doesn't have anyone at home anymore.
Oh, I have said the wrong thing, haven't I?
Hey, Lester, come and have another bit of camembert cheese.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
She didn't realise.
Yes, I know.
Everybody, I've got a big announcement to make. Come on, you listening?
What sort of announcement?
What is it? Your wife's
You know,
place?
Samantha and I, you know my wife, we're having a big party.
Oh, beauty. Love parties.
Well, you're all invited if you'd like to come. And it's this weekend.
Oh, this weekend. Sorry, Joey boy, I'm going down to Torquay.
How are you going to get your humpback whale back in the water?
Not exactly.
Oh, Jeff, you can come. Evelyn, you too.
I've got work this weekend. Sorry, Joe.
Parties aren't up my alley, I'm afraid. Always end up stuck in the kitchen between the cheese and onion dip. And somebody, anybody, nobody I'd care to discuss, I tell you.
But it wouldn't be like that. Well, James, can't anybody come?
Well, I can.
Well, yes, that's one.
It's pretty short notice, of course.
And at Easter, people like to be with their families, Joe.
That's right. Look, but while we're up to making announcements of an important one that concerns all of us.
We're closing down.
Look, the Metropolitan Amateur Drama Society rang me today. Oh, good. But what's happened is they're holding a showcase night at the Plaza in a few weeks.
Showcase?
And they've invited various small theatrical groups like us to present a small piece each. Sort of a play or part of a play. And who's been us? Us will be our first public presentation.
Us?
Yes.
Why? That's what I want to know. Why?
Forget about why. Why wasn't I told, Kevin?
Well, Auntie, I am sorry. But I only just heard today, and everything's been happening so fast. And Eunice, why do it?
Yeah, why do
Well, why not? It's a chance for us to see what other groups like us are doing. Oh, look, the age groups vary a bit, but it'll be great insight and terrific experience. Look, we're getting a show together. Small, but substantial for us.
The Metro's very good, I've been told. But maybe they want us there to outdo us.
Now, this is a good... Oh, look,
13th, let's go, Kevin.
Yes.
No, look, we can do it.
Well, it sounds great to me, and with that, I really must fly. I assume we'll be starting on this epic next week.
That's right.
Good. I'll see you all then.
Bye.
See you later, James.
See ya.
I suppose you've chosen a piece already?
Well, I've got a few pieces in mind, but I'll have it sorted out by next week.
Always got it in control.
Well, if you're in a musical mood, why don't you give us a song?
Oh, you know I don't sing.
Don't sing?
Well, not professionally.
That's an old line.
Aunt Evelyn wrote it. Hey, Aunt Ev, why don't you sing that song, Going Up? You know how I love that one.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, Aunt Ev, come on, you can do it.
Come on, let's all sing it.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Come on.
All right.
Yeah, I can play.
No worries.
Great. Get up here, Aunt Ev.
Come on, stand up there.
Oh, I'm too old for this.
Yeah, take this.
The music?
Oh, it's got the words on it, so we can all sing. Come on, all sing.
I haven't got any black notes in it.
You sure you want me to do this, Kevin? No, it's been done to death.
Aunt Ev, look, no song's been done to death to you.
Well. All right, kiddies, here we go. The world is always wanting something new. Sensations only last a day or two. But there's a feeling that I'd like to bet. If once you've known it, then you won't forget. You start to sway, and then you shut your eyes, you're on your way. That leads to paradise. All you can do is to cling as you swing, as you wing. Higher, higher, everything you do on fire now. You want to shout aloud, you don't know how. You're in a golden cloud, you're going up, like a rocket gone insane. Sailing in an aeroplane. All right, here we go. Up by the minute once was going some, and the big loop's supposed to thrill you dumb. But these are now a total stupid pace compared to just a little ride in space. You start to sway, and then you shut your eyes, you're on your way. That leads to paradise. All you can do is to swing as you swing and you wing. Higher, higher, everything like you're on fire now. You want to shout aloud, you don't know how. You're in a golden cloud, you're going up, like a rocket gone insane. All right, come on the right note. Sailing in an aeroplane.
how am I supposed to act with amateurs like this? It's ridiculous. Well, here they are.
Tanisha, darling. Mother. Oh, Tanisha, my dear. Oh, love you. And Ronnie, how are you, dear?
Hang on, Auntie. Look, if you can, be a little more aloof. I'm after that grand old mother figure who's reared heaps of children and never gets close to any of them. She retains a certain composure, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I suppose.
Okay, take it from there, James.
Oh, fine, thank you, and you?
Oh, I'm all right. Have you met Mr. Bradley? He's the one who'll be doing the honours.
Oh, yes, Mr. Bradley. And Elizabeth, my little sister. Oh, darling.
I'm all right.
Angela, timid, unsure, not quiet.
I'm all right.
Oh, I should have known you were always the courageous one.
Oh, what about Harry and Josie?
Oh, late, but Harry always was. He'll be late for his own funeral, I imagine.
Tanisha.
Oh, I didn't mean to upset. Oh, darling, you know your big sister wouldn't want to hurt you.
Oh, Felicia, why didn't you go and sit down?
Oh, what a lovely idea.
Yes. Why not everyone sit down? Yes, send them in. Your son and his wife are here, Mrs.
No, hang on, before you come in. Rodney, you've got to muster up a bit of authority. You're the one who's running the show.
Yes, I know, but you don't
Oh, we've
understand.
been here before.
I'm just not that type. I'm not used to it.
Hang on, look. I think you just lack confidence in yourself generally. Oh, we'll discuss it over today.
Did I hear someone say tea?
Look, hang on, let's just get this bit finished first.
Well, my bit's finished. I'll put the tea on. Dear?
I'm sorry I'm late, Mother.
Venetia, how are you? Hello, Elizabeth. Ronnie, Mother, wherever you are.
Venetia and Ronnie.
Harry, so good to see you.
Harry, you.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Oh, thank you, everybody. I'm afraid I'll have to get on with things. My name is Mr. Bradley, and I'm the executor of your father, Mr. Robertson's last will and testament. Hang on, Kevin, do you want me to go on with this?
No, that's okay for now.
Well, you don't sound too sure.
Well, look, it's only the third rehearsal, so you don't have to worry. I'm just getting an idea of what we're up against.
That's a lot as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, aren't there only a few more weeks to go?
Look, I've cast this play for a reason. I know you can all do it. It's within your capabilities, and it can really be good.
Do you really think so?
I know so. So relax and have a break. Let's get this to this.
Well, I'm thrilled about the whole thing. And next week we may even have our very own audience. Bertie, my husband, said he'd come. Oh, I think he's so proud.
Tea's made. And goodness, do I need a cup.
Oh, had a hard day in the mines, did you?
Don't be so gross. I went to a funeral, actually.
Oh, dear. Nobody close, I hope.
No, dear, I've always attended the funerals of total strangers. Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Just like you, I am, Linda. She wasn't close, but it was sad nonetheless. The sister of a friend of mine.
Oh dear.
A motor vehicle accident, if you must know. I'll spare you the details. It was a lovely service, though, quite tasteful. Yeah, I went to a funeral once. It was me Uncle Bill. I reckon he fair income. I reckon he really hated us kids. Don't
to me anyway.
And that's what we were taught.
Well, let's face it. Believe what you believe. Then, and peace you will deceive.
I do. I believe, sincerely, I believe that was the worst bit of poetry I've ever heard in my own life.
Well, thanks a lot, Eunice.
Well, I hate to break up this sacred discussion to raise a menial matter like money, but it's about time again.
Oh, is it? Oh, I see.
Oh, no, I just happen to have some photos here of Bertie and I. Would anyone like to see them?
I'd love to.
I positively love capturing memories for the album, don't you? Here we go. Look at that. Oh, look, here's one of Bertie. Isn't he gorgeous? Oh, look, this is the barbecue we had last month. Oh, there were so many people there. Oh, that's him again with the spatula. Poor thing, dripped fat all over his foot. Oh, look, that's Mrs. Delfano. Cooks the most wonderful lasagna.
Lovely.
Here's Bertie with Patsy Broom. We had all the neighbours over. Oh, here's me, positively exhausted after fixing everything. I felt like collapsing.
It looks great.
Yes, expensive though. We didn't get one of Bertie and I together. Yes, still you have to have them. You can't go to everybody else's parties and not have your own. What would people think?
Oh, I don't know, really.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter, but they'd probably stop inviting us to their parties, and that does matter.
Your friends are really important to you, aren't they?
Oh, yes, you have to live your place, get on in life. Don't they matter to you?
I hadn't really thought about it. I'm not really in that situation. I don't have many friends.
What? But that's incredible. How could that be? You're young and single and pretty.
Well, my mother died only the year before last. Before that, I spent most of my time looking after her.
How awful.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I wanted to go out, but she became so frightened to be alone. It was part of her illness, I think. She was sick for such a long time.
How awful.
Oh, you already said that.
Yes. Tell me, how old are you?
Oh, 38.
What? But that's amazing.
Oh.
You look so young.
Oh.
Keeping out the sun must have helped an awful lot. I tell you what I'm going to do for you. Next night you're coming along.
Oh, I'd love to.
And I'm going to invite every young eligible man from here to the coast. Actually, I should introduce you to Bertie's younger brother. He's single. You'll never guess what he does for a job. He's an embalmist. Oh. Imagine being married to him.
Oh.
You'd never be short of makeup. It'd be all pale colours. Oh, that's enough photos for now anyway.
Oh, I'm glad you've come here to these classes.
Good, I am too.
Well, what did you all think about the drink of the wine bar around the corner? You know, the King's Arms.
Oh, it might be a bit late for me.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, is anybody else going?
Oh, well, none yet. They're all a bit too busy. Never mind, dear. Perhaps some other time.
Did you want to go?
Well, it would be nice.
Excuse me? Rodney, got your money? Come on, dear.
All right, I think that should be right.
Got it all figured out, have we, Kevin?
Yeah, look, we'll go over what we've done again in a minute.
Seems wise.
Could I ask about costumes? Did you have anything in mind?
Oh, yeah. Costumes, everybody. Hey, listen, this is important. Look, costumes are fairly formal and contemporary. Like what you'd imagine you'll wear to the reading of any work, okay? Nothing too bright, okay? Look, I'll leave it up to you. You can bring what you find before the night. But we better get back to it. We've wasted too much time already.
Right, on the other end of this.
Tea breaks are never long enough anymore.
Stop whining.
Good old days when you had tea breaks.
Hey, James, Lucille, we'll start with you both again from the top.
Yeah, give me
more resentment in your voice when you say that. Okay? All right, Vanessa.
And you stand together as well. They're in this together, husband and wife.
Oh, I know. I just hate the whole thing. When wills are concerned and families are read, especially a family like yours here, there's always trouble, people contesting this and that. Well, you know your father never liked me.
No, it's not right. Look, you don't seem to really mean what you're saying.
Well, I'm trying. I don't get it. What do you want me to do exactly?
Look, perhaps he's not right for the role.
He's right for it. Look, James, her father never liked you. You're afraid of the repercussions it'll have on Venetia's claim of her part of her father's fortune. What he'll say. Remember, he never liked you, so feel it.
Perhaps he should work out why he doesn't like you, for goodness sake.
Oh, yes, that too. Just go on.
Okay. You know your father never liked me.
Okay, go on.
You're trying to get too much out of them.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right. Besides, you're too impatient with them.
I did. But it's such a simple piece.
It wouldn't matter if it was Goldilocks. You're just taking and not giving anything back to them.
Oh, yeah? And what would you know about it?
You're offended. I'm not surprised. Well, I know a far sight more than you would, sonny boy. While I was tapping the boards...
Oh, yeah? While I was still in kindergarten. I know, I've heard the same old dreary lines for years. I've had your advice.
Well, I'm afraid to say you haven't. And if you weren't so pig-headed and listened to it for once in your life, you just made of yourself a play worth talking about.
Okay, go on, get on with it. Angela, you haven't finished your line. Come on.
Sorry I'm late. I couldn't help it.
Okay, well, then you. Okay?
Signed, Harvey Robertson. Goodbye.
Lucille, do you know your lines?
No, yes, I mean, I've learnt them.
Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye, it's your first line.
Goodbye.
More energy.
Goodbye!
Well, I guess this puts you on the skits now, hey, Ronald?
Lucille, you're lying. How can he do this? How? Look, how can he do this?
How could he do this to me? How could he leave me?
I don't understand. I guess we better wait a while to see what happens.
Poor kid.
Doesn't surprise me.
What do you mean?
I mean men.
Men.
Yes, men. They're all the same. Every last one of them.
Oh, well, what's this? Personal vendetta time. Who jilted you?
Nobody jilted me.
Look, you can't generalise just because of one bad egg.
And you're as bad as any of them, coming here drunk, disgusting.
Well, nasty.
Nobody jilted me. I've never needed anybody for permanent company. I've had my work.
Oh, would you listen to her? The conqueror of all loneliness, able to link all feelings in a single bow.
Don't mock me.
You're mocking yourself.
Look, both of you stop it. Things are bad enough without this going on. Oh, look, this might be a good time to go over a few things. Look, we have to get this play together and we've got to do it soon.
What will happen if Lucille isn't able to play her part?
Oh, look, I thought we might cut a character out, swap a couple of people around. That's no problem. But, look, there's only 3 weeks left. But there's still something that's wrong, something that's missing. You all know your lines. It's like you're not quite there. Your heart's not really in it or something.
Don't you think it's a bit much to say the problem's just with us?
Look, I didn't say that.
No, but you presume it.
But it's such a simple play.
Perhaps not for everybody.
Yes, and quite frankly, I never know what you want me to do exactly.
Yeah, he's right.
Look, everybody. Look, I was thinking, what if we were to talk about it?
That's what we're doing.
Dimwit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe there is something in what he says. To sit down, to discuss it, the problems and how we feel about them. To just discuss it all and find out what's wrong. You know, we can work it out.
Well, I don't know whether I could care less anymore.
What? Maybe that's half the problem.
I'm not saying I never cared. It's just, well, it's not fun. It's lost interest. I'm not enjoying it. Well, that's one down.
Don't worry, he'll be back. I don't suppose it would be a wise time to ask for money.
Since my man and I were together.
How could you?
What?
Well, this is where I came in. I'm going to find myself a good bottle of scotch around my neck.
Yeah, I better go too.
Well, we'll see you next week.
If you're lucky.
See you then.
Well, Heaven, dear, that's a fine mess.
Aunt, look, here's $10. Can you get yourself a cab home?
I'm not going to wait around on some cold, dark corner in the middle of nowhere.
Look, just do it, please. Leave me alone.
Well, all right. Never ask me to help you again. It don't.
Why do they always let me down?
What is it? What's wrong?
I thought everyone was gone.
Well, where's your aunt?
Oh, I sent her home in a cab.
Hardly believe what's happened to Lucille. Well, what about the play? Is it going to be all right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anymore. It's not working. Everything's wrong with it.
Well, perhaps it's just a bad night. You have them, don't you?
No. Oh, yes you do. You have your bad nights. It's worse than that, though. Look, nobody's really interested.
Well, I am.
Yeah, but I mean really interested. Oh, you're okay. Nobody helps. My aunt doesn't care. It's all too below her. You know, once upon a time, she used to be a really great actress. Can you believe it? She was great. I remember my mum used to take me to see her sometimes. She was superb. She used to can't get through to her at all.
Well, I can understand.
And James, he was almost drunk tonight. How can he come here like that?
Well, the others, they care about it.
The others, they come here to get away. It's a hiding place for them. Like some sort of sanctuary. Walk in the door of Kevin Gray's drama school and leave your troubles at the door. Are you nobody? Come and be somebody. Lost? Come and be found. Nobody wants you? Come to us. We'll look after you. It's crazy.
No, it's not like that. I don't believe it.
Oh, yes, it is. It's not a theatre. It's a farce.
But they're doing their best.
Doing their best to escape. Get away from it all. The theatre, the play, it's all secondary. Nobody cares. Nobody's enthusiastic about it. Nobody's concerned with anything, just themselves.
No, you're not being fair.
Aren't I?
No.
Maybe you haven't been here long enough. Rodney's a widower. He's never recovered from it. He lives in perpetual depression. Don't even know why he comes. And Joe, it seems that his total aim in life is to make people like him. And he tries, and they always shy away.
No, it's not true.
And Lucille, tonight told us everything we'll ever want to know about her. Didn't it?
No.
And King James, that egotistical. And what about you?
And what about you?
Me?
Well, why do you do it?
Well, I'm sure that would have been obvious. Well, to you at least. I do it because of art.
Oh.
Well, can't you understand that?
What I understand is behind every artist, great or otherwise, there's always been a desire or a love or a passion or something like a madness. In other words, a need. And you're no different. You're no better. Oh, why don't you just open your stupid eyes?
I don't really want to talk about last week, although I think it's a fairly good indication of the trouble we're in. Look, we're booked to take place in this showcase, and we've got a short play which isn't coming together. I know it's probably as much my fault as anybody else's. And I'm not sure that I really know the answers. But I'm happy to go along with it if everybody else is. We'll just have to do our best. Like somebody suggested, talk about it if we have to. What do you think?
Why not?
Yes. But what about replacement for Lucille? I assume she won't be coming anymore.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I haven't seen her since last Friday. And I'll tell you what, she was still pretty bad then. And I've got the feeling that wasn't the first time he'd done it to her either.
Okay, look, it doesn't matter. I thought we might cut a character and swap some round. Look, it might help. Angela, I want you to play the part of Venetia.
Me?
Yep. And Eunice can play Elizabeth. We'll cut Josie's character out. Harry can be single.
Do you think I can do it?
Well, yeah, if you throw yourself into it.
Hey, screw that. No Hollywood royalty now. Hey, I bet you never thought you'd get the lead role.
Don't let it go in your head, though, will you?
Don't be so dense, James. Of course she's not going to let it go to her head. Can't you see that nothing ever has gone to her head?
Oh, hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late again.
Lucille, we weren't expecting you. Are you all right?
Yes, of course I am. How did you think I would be? Look, I've kept you waiting this long. Not enough work. Let's get on with it.
Well, Lucille, I've made a couple of changes. I've given Angela your role, and I want you to play Elizabeth. I think it'll help the play to work.
Look, I've marked my script with all that red pen. I'm worse than ever with it, so perhaps we're going to swap scripts.
All right, we're going to do the part after the reading of the will. We'll start with you, Joe. You're going to tell us from there.
You're going to tell us what you're going to do with it then?
Well, what do you think I'll do? Of course I'll pass up the money.
Right, a little more surprise, Venetia. Look, how can you ask such a thing? Almost a little haughty. Okay.
Well, what do you think I'll do? Of course I'll pass up the money.
Good.
Pity.
Now, look here, I've just about had enough of all this.
Calm down, old chap. Looks like you've won out. In by a nose, I reckon.
Oh, no, look, hang on, all together. Look, you guys know what is happening here. That eye contact. Harry suggests that you only just made it in by a nose in preference to the money. And then you look at Venetia for her reaction to that idea. And then you look at her too. Maybe it's true, your wife. Maybe it's true, you only just scraped in. Oh. So Venetia's true motives or desires may be unmasked a bit, but she covers up. There was never any doubt. Try it.
Calm down, old chap. Looks like you've won out. In by a nose, I'd reckon.
Oh, no. There was never any question.
Good.
It's just that mean, stingy rotten.
Your father. He gave you everything and believed you, threw it all away. It's his way of giving you a chance to come back, to bring back Venetia. The Venetia we all know.
Pity.
Oh, it's me. Yes, it is a pity. Where is Venetia, my sister, who used to look at me, who was close, not far away, not some painted, stuck-up...
Oh, this is
once we're finished tea, okay?
Lipton jiggle is fixed with the tea right set. Oh, that's Richard. Is that what you're wearing?
Yes, you like?
Calming. Tea, everybody? Good. Well, what do you think? Do you really want to know, Eunice? We might tell you. What's wrong with it? My next door neighbour's stick grandmother left this to me.
Makes you look like a skunk.
Kevin, do we have a trunk of clothes for the poor girl? Goodness.
Hey, yeah, Rodney, can you give me a hand?
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, isn't this what you call absolutely debonair?
Oh, yeah. Put it on. Let's see what you look like, Charles.
I will, and you'll be surprised.
What do you think of this?
Well, I sort of think it just might happen to be good enough.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, who'd you pitch it off? Lady Di.
Oh. Oh, you don't think it's too fleshy then?
Huh?
No, good. Why, darling, you haven't shown us your dress yet.
Oh, I brought it.
Well, shall we see it?
It's not much. It was my mother's.
Why, it's lovely. It really is.
Thank you.
Well, what do you think of this one?
Oh, makes you look like the incredible shrinking man.
You think so?
This is more your style, Joe.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, put it on. Let's see what you look like.
Okay, then I will.
It's like a vaudeville suit.
If you got it to the Regency cleaners by 9, they'd get it done for you.
Yes, I suppose it'd help.
Of course, all it needs is brightening up.
I'll take it first thing in the morning then.
Looks like everybody else is getting dressed. Perhaps we should too.
Can I ask you something?
What's that?
What's happened about the other night?
Oh, that was nothing.
That you were so upset.
Yes, we women are such emotional creatures. I don't know what came over me, really.
But your husband, he left.
Yes. So stupid of me. Such a mistake.
Mistake?
I hate myself sometimes. The way I distrust him. He's so good to me. He cares about me so much. And all I give to him is mistrust. But I'm not going to do it to him again. It's just not going to happen again. I have to learn to be more understanding. He has his friends, and I have mine, here at the drama classes. That's right, isn't it?
Oh, look, Rodney, you can wear this.
Sweet shirt,
Those are the cars.
Let's see what your dress on.
Oh, well.
Yes,
Yeah, big recruit.
why not?
What's wrong with that?
Oh, nothing at all.
Well, what do you think? Vaudeville? Hang on, I haven't even told a joke yet.
Don't you spoil it. You're the biggest joke here.
Look, try that one on the size. You may have to press it, though. Well, that should be everybody. You all should be okay.
Yeah, what time on Saturday do you want us to arrive, Kevin?
Oh, well, we want to give ourselves plenty of time. Say 6:45. We're on 4th, apparently. It'll give us time to get ready. All right?
Oh, look, it's so exciting. And I'm so nervous. What happens if we get stage fright?
Don't be ridiculous, Eunice. I heard a cardboard elephant stampeding down the centre aisle wouldn't frighten you.
Flattery. Well, I'm going all out tonight. I brought the latest
by estate order called New Wave.
New waves, splashings and turnings bring out the highlights in your cheeks. New waves of colour accentuating the new, younger and invigorating you.
New waves? That ain't gonna help if. You'll probably need a tidal wave to bring back the colour. Watch it, girlie.
All right, look, we'll get straight back to it.
Okay.
Everybody ready to go?
I'm ready and raring.
Oh, you're so cool.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. Great. Well, there's nothing much left to say. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, entry number 4 tonight is a short play entitled My Will Be Done.
Why don't you sit down?
Yes, why not everyone sit down? Yes? Yes, send them in. Your son and his wife are here, Mrs. Robertson.
I'm sorry I'm late, Mother.
Felicia, how are you? Hello, Elizabeth. Ronnie?
Phoenicia, Ronnie, how are you?
You're looking well, Harry.
Thanks.
Yes, it's so good to see you.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Thank you, everybody. I'm afraid we'll have to get on with things. My name is Mr. Bradley, and I'm the executor of your father, Mr. Robertson's last will and testament. A document he filed with me only 3 weeks prior to his death, though I might at this time assure you all it's quite legal, watertight in fact. I, Harvey E. Robertson, resident of Ainsley House, Brighton, Victoria, declare my wishes concerning the division of my entire estate and capital as laid out forthwith. To my wife, Nolene, I leave our home, Ainsley House, all of my personal possessions, a lump sum of $200,000 in cash, and an allowance of $2,000 per month to be paid to her from a trust account under Mr. Bradley's care. She's a modest woman and will be able to live happily and comfortably on this amount once I am gone. To my daughter, my sweet daughter Elizabeth, I leave an equal portion of money, which should enable her to pursue any lifestyle she now wishes to involve herself in. To my son Harry, I leave a lump sum of $50,000. He's now a man of means and will appreciate, I believe, the thought far more than the amount. And finally, to Phoenicia, I leave $1.
What? I came here for $1.
An amount I feel sure will be totally misspent, however. But, however, I'm feeling quite generous now that life is nearing its sweet and final end. If, however, she should feel particularly put out by my gesture, I will happily allow the amount of $200,000, on condition that she divorces herself immediately from her husband.
Oh, that's
To
outrageous.
whom I attribute all of her misgivings and failings. All present today will see the wisdom of this. And with all said and done, the rest of my estate, totaling some $2.5 million, I leave irrevocably to charity, and distributed as requested to Mr. Bradley. Signed, Harvey Robertson. Goodbye.
Well, I guess this puts you on the skids now, hey, Ronald.
Oh,
How could he do this? He's Harvey, dear. How could he do anything else?
Well, you're going to tell us what you're going to do with it then?
Well, what do you think I'll do? Of course I'll pass up the money.
Pity.
oh, now look here. I've just about had enough of all this.
Calm down, old chap. Looks like you've won out. In by a nose, though, I'd reckon.
Oh, no. There was never any question. It's just that mean, stingy, miser. He was your father. He gave you everything, Phoenicia, and believed you threw it all away. It's his way of giving you a chance to come back.
To bring back Phoenicia, the Phoenicia we all know.
Pity.
Yes, it is a pity. Where is Felicia, my sister, who used to look at me, who was close, not far away, not some painted, stuck-up...
Oh, this is madness.
Come along, darling. We don't.
Yes. Haven't you forgotten something?
What?
$1?
How could you do this?
Boy, I've waited 10 years to see that.
I feel sorry for her.
Why? She's not missing out. Why, they earn more than all of us put together.
I guess not.
Phoenicia never misses out.
Yes, send her in. Please, Felicia, come in, sit down.
Thank you. Now, if Sam no problems, no battles, and absolutely no contesting.
No, there'd be no problem. And, yes, here's your cheque.
Thank you. Mrs. Phoenicia Charity Romberg. $2.5 million.
Yes, and of course, my fee is agreed.
Oh, of course.
I might just take this opportunity to compliment you on a truly marvellous plan. Your husband will be definitely surprised at that.
Yes. Well, I couldn't have done it without your excellent performance.
Yes, I considered acting once as a profession, but there's more money in this line of work.
Well, I must be going. I want to thank you for all your help, though, Mr. Bradley. You've been like a father to me.
Goodbye, Mrs. Romberger.
Goodbye, Mr. Bradley.
Do you like it? Joe gave me a hand, actually. Can you open those up? I'll get some more glasses.
I'm impressed. I've been seeing so many decorations since the Titanic left.
You were on that, were you? No wonder they sang it.
No, I saw it on the telly. Hey, I've got some munchies, everybody.
Yum! Let's feel better.
What are we having tea again?
Joe!
Sorry.
Here we go. I believe that. Look, my favorite drink out there. Well, someone will just have to miss out.
I've got some marshmallows too.
Oh, lovely. What's that?
Do you like marshmallows?
I bet you like them
Great. You were superb tonight, everybody.
Yes,
Well-
I think a toast would be in order.
Okay, I'll call it. Has everybody got a drink?
Yes.
Okay. To the third prize winners. Yes. What is it?
We have a trophy.
Okay. Listen, the third prize winners, Kevin Gray's Drama School. Hip hip. Hooray! For we are jolly good actors. For we are jolly good actors. For we are jolly good actors. And so says the Metropolitan Drama Society.
Karen, perhaps you can look at that adjudication sheet and see what they said about it.
Here we go.
Right.
Here, I'll read it. Yeah, let her. She needs a practice. Where's my glasses?
You always forget.
Aha.
Just when you need them too.
It says, geez, the scores first. Presentation, 72%. Oh, originality, 100%.
Wow.
Impact, 88%. direction and production.
Oh, okay. Read on.
The acting was of high standard.
Of course, I was in it.
Oh, give you a mix.
And Kevin Gray's drama school stands on the recommended list in our assessment.
Oh,
My name we kill.
Yes, well, let's have another toast.
Oh, what's this time?
Well, today the Metropolitan, tomorrow Broadway.
To Broadway. To Broadway, yeah.
Let's have
Why
Give
not?
my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Harold Square. Tell all the girls in 42nd Street that I will be meeting there.
Feel all right?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, it's quite a party. We've only been here 10 minutes.
Yes. I was going to ask you how your party went.
Oh, that party. Oh, good. But that was ages ago now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't make it. I didn't really know where it was on exactly.
Well, yeah, well, there were so many people there. I mean, dozens. You probably would have felt drowned out by it all anyway.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Yeah, well, maybe next time. Though I don't think we'll have another one for quite some time. You know, once you pay for all the food and the drink, it sure adds up. But they all enjoyed it. They all came and they enjoyed it. Anyway, bottoms up.
Anyway, who's she when she's at home?
Oh, Vera Lynn, I remember her. We'll meet again and other such hits. Don't you remember?
I know that Vera Collins chick from number 96.
No, it's not the same.
Vera Lynn isn't a chick, she's a singer.
Yes, I remember her.
Don't you remember Lullaby of Birdland, dear?
No, Marlene with Dietrich.
Oh, no. Vera Lynn, the singer. Anyway, I must tell you this.
Well, if it's
We're all at the party, Vera's party, celebrating her 44th birthday.
Yeah.
A marvellous thing she was. Only looked 35. Kept half a face in a drawer, mind you.
one of your tricks.
Anyway, we're all at this party, the whole cast were doing the Sound of Music on the stage at the time.
Really?
Yes, it was quite a trial. Well, for me, anyway. But at this party, they were really the most interesting people, or so it seemed. But, Sound of Music? Were you Maria? No. Goodness, no, I wasn't. Anyway, Vera didn't appear for ages and ages and ages. And everyone kept saying, where's Vera? Where's Vera? Everywhere you went, every few minutes, someone would say, where's Vera?
Not the Baroness then, were you?
No, I had a smaller important part. Anyway, I want to tell you this story. Vera couldn't be found, though I was sure I knew where she was. She always loved to make an entrance. And then, there she was, at the height of the party, at the top of the stairs, looking as glamorous as ever. Everybody stopped it. Mind. The band struck up a lullaby of Broadway. Then she started walking down the stairs, singing as she went.
Magical.
Oh, it was quite a moment. Mind you, she just loved the attention.
Hey, not one of the children. Sure.
And then,
At your age.
and then, you wouldn't believe it could have happened. As Vera was walking down the stairs, her wig got caught on Dame Chalice Patton's cigarette holder. Ripped it right off her head. She just looked frightful, as bald as a badger. It certainly changed the mood of the party, I can tell you.
Yes, but perhaps you had to be there.
Yeah.
Hey, what part did you play then, Ed?
In what?
In that Sound of Music thing that you'd done on stage with that Vera character.
Don't you ever know when to stop? Ooh, some people.
Oh, my, yeah.
Well, Kevin, just between you and me, what part did she play?
Oh, she played
What? What part did she play?
A nun.
That's right. Yes, I played a nun. I sung how you solve a problem like Maria every night for 7 months.
Kevin, when you do look at it overall, considering we only had such a short time, we did do it quite well.
Yeah, I guess so.
Despite us mucking up on it all the time, Kevin.
Yeah, but Kevin, speaking quite, frankly, was there ever a time when we were going terribly, terribly bad that you didn't think we'd get it together on time?
Listen, I never had any doubt ever whatsoever that you'd all do it.
That's the way.
Well, then, what's our next project? What is it?
Well, hang on, let's just stick around here for the time being. I want to introduce you all to the Stanislavski method of acting.
Stanislavski?
Yeah, I heard about it some time ago.
How's it going then?
Feeling antisocial, Edge?
No, I don't know.
What? You're crazy for some guy, aren't you?
No.
Well, is it us then? We're too noisy for you.
Oh,
Well, what's wrong with this chair?
when I came here, well, I suppose I didn't really know quite what to expect. Well, I knew everybody would be friendly and help me fit in. And of course, that's all happened. It's just I expected more somehow.
Oh, none of us are perfect, are we?
Oh, yes, I know that. Oh, but I didn't know that people are,
What? Go on.
well, that they'd be dishonest with themselves.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know that I'd really say that.
Well, everybody's nice. But it's like nobody's satisfied with who they are. Well, they pretend things. Who they were once, or who they are now, or who they want to be. You know, Kevin didn't think the play would work. He told me so.
Well, yeah, well, that's just encouraging him, isn't it? I mean, it wasn't bad.
But it's not only him. It's the others. It's all of them. It's Evelyn and Rodney. Poor Lucille.
Yeah, well, I don't think we really know her well enough to say
No.
anything.
I saw it all too clearly the other night. Kevin was right. Do you know what he said to me?
What?
He said that the people that come here are nobodies, just wanting to be somebody.
Look, you want to know what I think? I can remember thinking them sorts of things once myself. I suppose I was trying to find something to believe in.
Well, what happened?
Well, got over it, didn't I? I mean, well, I figured that who really knows anyway? I mean, might as well stop worrying about it and start living a bit, have a bit of fun. Anyway, who in their right mind really cares?
Life's so short.
I'll know if you do something with it.
Well, what do you mean? Like they all are?
Yeah, well, they're not hurting over the other. Look, that's my policy. I reckon life's too short for long faces. Life's for fun. So come and enjoy the party, Ange. Well, the play was a success.
But it's over.
I thought the way that Venetia came out in such a rage was terrific.
Yes. She was surprised.
Yeah, and me too. Her and James make a good pair, actually.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. Everybody was great. The whole family was great.
Yes, some of the others weren't too bad either. Actually, I was even thinking of inviting a few back tonight. What do you think of that?
No, let them wait and pay to see us. We're stars now.
Yeah, of course. That's right. Forgot about that one.
We are.
Come on, Ange. Joining the party. The play was a success.
But it's over.
It's over and success has come today. Why do they
Thank you very much to the cast and all the other people who helped to make that performance tonight so very successful. Let's let them hear it again. We'd like to take this opportunity, of course, of thanking our audience for coming along and hoping that you've enjoyed yourself, had a few good laughs in the middle of it. And also that perhaps you found it a little thought-provoking. After all, you may be wondering why a place like the Revival Centre here in Melbourne should put on a play of this nature. And really we have a dual purpose in doing that. One is that we do like to have you as visitors come in and see the place and meet us and enjoy an evening with us. But a more important purpose, of course, is to help one another to think a little more deeply perhaps than we do every day about the things that go on every day. And I'm sure that the play here tonight helped us to just stop and reflect for a moment. You know, everybody's different, and certainly we saw some very different characters portrayed on the stage there tonight, but at the same time everyone is very much the same. I guess most of you here, most of us here, would identify in some way with one or more, or probably most of the characters in the way they think and the things that they do. But inasmuch as human nature has been pretty constant now for a long time, we find that there are times when we're dissatisfied, times when we wonder, perhaps mostly in our teen years we begin to wonder about what life's all about, and we wonder how it all started, where it's all heading. And young people are often full of dreams, idealistic dreams. And somehow or other through life these dreams become a little tarnished, or they become shattered, or reality forces them from our minds, and sometimes we're too busy running around doing the things that have to be done to really stop and think about where it's all heading. And as far as these people that were portrayed are concerned, they didn't have any answers, and I guess that too is pretty typical of the human race. We don't have the answers, we can only see as far as the grave, and in most cases we just don't want to stop and think. But have you ever found yourself in a quiet moment of reflection, wondering, feeling a little uncomfortable? I know I have, and I know most of the people here who are part of the Revival Centre came to a point in our lives where we, for the first time, became totally honest with ourselves. We recognised there was something missing, like Angela realised there was something missing in her life. But unlike Angela, the character, the lass who played that character found what was missing in her life. And you've all heard platitudes from religious folk and churches about God is the answer in some way. And most of us probably had tried various churches and religious ideas, having been told that God is supposed to be the answer. But the problem seems to be to find out how God is the answer. And the Bible says something about coming to know God, whom to know is life eternal. We'd like to just tell you tonight that there are specified ways in the Bible of coming to know God, not coming to know about him, but to know God in a very real and personal way. Coming to know that Jesus Christ is alive because we can experience his life and his power in a specified way in our own lives. And we'd like you tonight, we're going to invite you to join us for supper in a moment, and we'd like you to talk to the people around about you. I guess more than half of the folks here tonight would be members of the Revival Centre. As such, it means that they have had an experience called being filled with the Holy Spirit. We're thrilled about that experience because it really fills that gap. It really gives us a knowledge and an assurance, not only about the things that are happening now around us in this troubled world, not only to fill the empty gaps and the uncertainties within our own lives, but also to give us an assurance about what's going to happen later, after the bomb drops, or after we die. And we have a very real, personal experience of the power of God. As I say, it's called being filled with the Holy Spirit. It's accompanied by supernatural signs. Tangible proof is offered in the Scriptures, and we do invite you, and in fact urge you, to find out more about that. And that's the other reason, as I say, that we've invited you all here tonight to join us to watch this play. Now we're going to, as I say, have supper. It will be served in the upstairs foyer. We do invite you to join in, and we ask particularly the younger ones, the children, to stand back and not pounce on the tables quite so quickly. We also would like to just let you know about the program here at the Melbourne Revival Centre. We're actually in 3 segments. We have meetings regularly in Croydon, in Dandenong, and here at the Forum Theater at 3 o'clock, and again at 6:30 on Sundays, that is. And we'd invite everyone here to come back to one of those meetings tomorrow to actually find out what we are all about and what a revival meeting is like, and to hear the gospel, the good news, preached in a very forthright, straightforward manner, and in a way that you can actually check up on and experience for yourself. We also have meetings on Tuesday nights here and at Dandenong, our centre in Cleland Street in Dandenong. We also have quite a number, some 30-odd house meetings on Thursday nights, spread throughout the metropolitan area, and there will be one somewhere near you. If you'd like to know about that, there are little leaflets available. No, they won't be up to date. They'll be available tomorrow. But there is information available. Just ask someone near you to direct you, and please do feel free to ask questions. We're only too happy, any of us are only too happy to show you some very significant answers that will fill the gap in your life. So having said that, we didn't come here to hear a sermon or anything like that tonight. I'm glad you've enjoyed the play. But on Saturday nights we normally have some kind of function here. The young people particularly meet for games nights and various sorts of activities. So this being one of our young people's nights, we'd like to finish it in the usual manner. We are, after all, a church group, so we'd like you now, if you would, to be upstanding. We're just going to bring this to a close now with a word of prayer. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Father. Lord, we just thank you for the opportunity to be here together again tonight. We thank you, Father God, that amidst the emptiness and the questions that are all around us in life and that have been around us for so many thousands of years now, that in the middle of this you have given us some very real and wonderful, personally satisfying answers. You've given us power. Father God, you've proved yourself with signs and wonders, speaking in tongues, healing the sick, tangible things, Father, that are promised in your word, and we thank you for them. We thank you, Lord, that as we meet again tomorrow, we know that you'll be present with us, and again to confirm yourself and to show yourself to men and women everywhere. So, Father, we just thank you for this evening. We pray that your blessings shall go with each and every one of us now, in Jesus' mighty name. And all the people said, Amen. Don't forget supper. Thank you for coming, and I think you probably know your way. Oh, sorry. Whoops. One thing. Yep. I nearly forgot, and I nearly would have been shot for forgetting, but the parking officers remind us that the folks who use the gas and fuel car park across the road must make sure that their parking tickets are cut and stamped by the people in the foyer, and they will be ready to do that for you on the left-hand side of the foyer immediately. Thank you very much.